different countries, because I have the list here, and it's like we're growing very, very fast. It's like going up to 100, 120, 130. Every second, it's going higher and higher in the number of participants. This is absolutely incredible to see such a big turnout. And show yourselves in the chat box. Tell us which country you're coming from, where you're coming from, and so we can see. Already we have here Steve from Canada. We have Martin from India. We have Nigeria. We have France. Seems I'm not sure what country flag is that one, but I'm pretty sure it's in Europe. We got Finland, Germany, Nigeria again, a lot of Nigerians apparently. But yeah, and the numbers keep going up and up. All right, show up your countries. We would love to see more. All right, we got Ghana, we got Kenya, Tunisia, and more India. We got Germany, France again, Spain. Oh, we got people from the United States as well. This is very, very exciting. All right, so keep showing up with the countries. We'd love seeing this globalization of our product, because we want to reach everyone everywhere. And so that's why we have this fantastic presentation presented by me. And excuse me, we're very excited to get into it and explain to you exactly just how this business works, right? And how do we conduct ourselves? How do we maintain ourselves to be sustainable, to be just simply the best at what we do and the best in the biz. So we're just gonna get explaining what there is in a moment. But first things first, obviously, I have to share my screen with you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share my screen here. It will take a second before it gets to you, and I have to put on my reading glasses. I mean, 15 years in the biz kind of takes a toll on one's, corneas and pupils. But yeah, all right. So it seems like we got the screen sharing going on already. We have people in the discussion. I mean, we have Peter from Nigeria again, and the Cameroon, Coach Eddie from Cameroon. Welcome. Lovely to have you. Lovely to have you. But now we got to get into the presentation itself and what we have to offer for you. And first things first, we just like to say welcome to synthetic indices market with Indextrader. This is us, this is who we are, and this is basically what we do. And this is why we're very, very excited to share with you what it means to us to do business in this current state of the market, right? So if you want to know more beyond just this presentation, or if you want to see for yourself, you can always go to www.indextrader.ai. You can go there, visit, pay us a visit, and I'll see you. But there is a launch day, there's announcements, there's all kinds of exciting stuff coming in the the start, in the middle, and in the at the very end. So be sure to stick around, because we're going to be discussing all of these things. And right, with that being said, let's just get into it. And also, one more thing, if you have any questions about anything that I say or I present, any kind of question that is about the business, you can put it in the questions box, in the Q&A box down below. And after the presentation, I'll go back and I'll read some of those questions and try to answer as many as we can, depending on the time that we have, obviously. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. All right, so first things first, we got to talk about who is our leader, like the inception of the whole thing. Where did this index trader whole thing come from? And so it was thanks to one man, and that man is Mr. Ethan Jacks. He's our leader, he's our founder, and if you want to know more about him, I can tell you a lot more about Ethan Jacks. I mean, he has been a business leader, a project manager, a financial expert, anything you want to name. I mean, over his career spans over 20 years, and this man has just been the pioneer for so many amazing businesses and big money-making businesses, that he deserves the position that he is in today, and that being the founder of Indextrader. And I mean, his accomplishments, we mentioned some of them here, but if you want to talk about Ethan's accomplishments, I mean, it would need its own presentation, basically. It would take an hour just doing Ethan, Jack's accomplishments. But just to put it simply, his accomplishments include, co-founding many of the successful businesses before launching this one, Index Trading. And he led Indextrader as basically just like a private trading firm of synthetic indices. And this went from like early 2021 until 2023 when it went public. And that's basically what we're here to show you. That's why this is super exciting for us. And this is incredible. I mean, it's an incredible moment. And you would just get to see why exactly that in a moment. Another member of the team, here I am with the suit, but you can see me here repping the shirt of the company. But I should have actually told you a little bit about myself at the very start. But I had to mention our founder first, out of respect to the man and his greatness. But me, I am your humble, rep. And also, my name is AD Shepard. I have been in basically like network marketing and doing leadership roles in these kind of things for the past, you can say, 15 years. And I've worked with over 25 businesses, and I got them to surpass the $1 million mark. Many of them even surpassed the 10 million, some of them 15, and a couple even surpassed the 100 million mark just recently, especially around the COVID era lockdown period. But because I've worked with a lot of startups that were just getting off the ground, and it was a beautiful space to acquire a lot of experience, but I had to bring myself into this position as a global marketing rep and basically just handling promotion and expansion of the company and its services worldwide. And I don't want to toot my own horn here, but it seems like I'm doing a very good job, because I see again in the chat and the numbers, like we have so many countries and like this amazing global reach with a lot of people. I mean, I believe we're at 1,386 participants at the time, and the number is growing higher and higher. So that's the founder, that's me. And I just want to talk to you a little bit more about our strategy. Okay, so our strategy, to put it simply, is a mixture between the most powerful tools known to man. The first one is the tool that man has been using all his life, which is man itself. So we have people, actual experts, actual people doing the business, doing the trading and that whole scheme. But the thing is that we don't just neglect the power of technology while we have these experts do their trading. And this is what makes us very, very strong in the market, because right now we're using AI, and any company that is not, doesn't necessarily to be in our lane of business, but there's a lot of businesses where AI should be used, but a lot of companies are refusing to use it, or saving cost, or whatever the reasoning is. They are lagging behind, and that cannot be us. That can never be us. But there are also some companies that flub the balance per se, and they lean too much on technology, and they forgot the human element, the thing that got them there in the first place. And also that cannot be us. And so we have created the perfect balance between human expertise and technology, human expertise and AI. And that's how we do basically our trades. So our trades, they combine the skills of experienced traders with the power of AI to get us where we are. And where we are is 80 to 90% success rate with our trades. Incredible numbers, amazing numbers, you might say. And that's because we have perfected the formula. We have got it down to a T, which is having the absolute best at trading and giving them the absolute best tools to make their, basically the arsenal, give them weapons, that they can fight with, and they can fight with hard, and they can always win. In fact, 80 to 90% win rate. That's where we're at, and we're trying to push it more. I mean, it's easier to push it from 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. But when you get to the 90% margin, that's where 90% to 91 is much harder than 50 to 60. Although that's 10% and that's just 1%, but that's much harder, because the accuracy levels at the higher, at the very end, that's when it gets a little bit complicated. And so that's what we're trying to push here. But still, 80, 90%, that's a number you would never hear anywhere else, because anywhere else don't have the secret formula, the Krabby Patty that we have at Indextrader. And that's part of the excitement. That's part of why I'm so amped up and so energetic about this whole thing, because I've seen it work and I'm going to show it to you how it works and what it does to us. But I hope you get the strategy. I hope you understand why we are just absolutely the best at what we do. It's because we take the human expertise seriously and we take technology seriously. And when you combine those two, you get an explosion. Boom, 80%. Boom, 90%. And that's how we got the numbers that we got. All right, moving on. How does Indextrader make money? Now, how do we, what's the conversion rate for this 90, 80% that we were talking about? And this is basically what we were just mentioning in the previous slide. So trading synthetic indices can be very risky. And we understand that, we recognize the risk and that goes into this kind of lane of business, but we also understand the kind of tools that we have, and we understand the kind of people that we hire. And so we don't go into this with as much risk as other companies or other people do, right? So our expertise and the expertise of our traders and their skills and the AI application and the way we do it, plus a very important thing, which is the huge capital of funds that we have at our disposal. And you see, this helps us always stay in profit. And that's why we need you, actually. That's why this trifecta can be completed. This is why we're inviting you into this business, because we have it's basically three things, right? It's human expertise, it's AI, and it's capital. That's the triangle that we have. So we have AI, we have human expertise, we have capital, but the thing about capital is the more you have of it, the more successful your trades are, and more allows you to do more trades and be successful with more of those, and so you make more money. So that's where you come in. That's why we need you. You have capital. You have more capital. We have capital, but we need more, and the further we can push it, the better for us and the better for our clients. And so that's where you come in. You come in with more capital, and we do basically the rest. Everyone walks to the bank happy, right? So what we do is, since we have AI, we have human expertise, and we have capital, we swing trades just like the big banks do. And to do this, we need this pool of large funds, from investors, like I said, such as yourselves. And this will help us. I pretty much the word I want to use is manipulate, right? Manipulate the market to our own favor. This is where big capital and large funds really come into place. When you have the ability to manipulate the market to make yourself more profitable. And that's what we do. And that's what we will share with you, right? This is just a secret between us. But yeah, we also basically strategically predict live market movements, and within the period of 1 minute to 5 minutes, and that would basically grant us, with everything that we mentioned before, that would grant us 80 to 90% of successful trades. And we'll show you examples of that. And that's the part that I'm actually very, very excited about. That's the part that I'm excited about. And that is the part that I'll get to just after this one. This is very important. Please pay attention to this one, because we have a very important rule in our business, which is the 300% capping. So I'm going to explain the 300% capping first before we get into the intricacies of what it is, of what it means to people. So the 300% not market cap, but just 300% cap. It basically means that, when you make an account with us and you buy a plan, and that plan, the original plan, you reach 300% of the value of that plan, that will reset your account, and you will start from zero and build back up again. And so what do you do is basically you will, let's say we have 20% of cumulative losses, in our trades. So in order to still keep the system healthy, and in the event of, I don't know, like trade imbalances, these things happen, like contingencies, and you can only earn a gross profit of 300% of your investment. So after that, you can reinvest in your current trading plan. So if you had like a plan that was $100, you can reinvest in that. You can reinvest another $100, make 300% of $100, which would be $300, and then your account will reset. And or you can choose a higher plan to continue earning more benefits. And this will include all of the things which are even the so like the binary thing that would come under you, but we're going to do that in just a second. But you can rest assured, for those of you who are not kind of familiar with the system, because the veterans will almost recognize the importance of having such thing in the business, because it makes it more sustainable, and it makes it more solid, and it makes it more healthy over the long run. So people can never be taken advantage of a business that is helpful for them, but also would destroy the company, or would destroy the sustainability of the company. And so that is there to ensure the sustainability of our company. Like I said, the veterans of you already knew this, and when they saw it, they said to themselves, this is what I like to see in a business. People thinking about what makes a business sustainable, what makes a business stay longer, and what makes a business run healthy. And this is one of the things that we have. That's the 300% capping for you. All right, let me show you some trades. We talked a lot about trading, and I would like to give you some examples, right? So this is a very good one here. This is live trade C, as you can see here. So 41, this was taken on the 7th of September 2023, recently, around 10:09 GMT. We have won $7,518.07. The capital we got into, we got with was 8,000, and the profit, like I said, $7,518. So the profits, the percentage that we were talking about, also 93.96%. Insane, incredible numbers, incredible numbers. And that's not just a one-off. This is not just, oh, we got lucky that one time, because watch this one. 7th, all right, so around the same time, a couple minutes after, we get capital 8,000, profit $7,580, 93.96. Again, not a one-off. Let me show you another one. And this one, capital was $20,000, profit $18,387. Profit percentage 91.89% in time 60 seconds. What more can I say? What more can I say to you? What more can I show you for you to just jump headfirst into this? Let me show you another one, maybe the last one, all right? So again, 7th September 2023, 22:40 GMT, capital 20,000, profit $17,840, profit 89. This is basically the lowest number that we can show you. 89 is the lowest number that we can show you here, because our numbers go from, like you said, 80% to 90%. We showed you above 90 because that's an average. That's how averages work. But as you can see here, we have very, very successful trades. If that wasn't enough for you, I don't know what it would be. I don't know what it would be. And we can, you know what? I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better. You've seen our trades. You've seen our strategy. You've seen how we try to make the business sustainable and always remain here for you. What it's here for you, what can it do for you? It's a very, very good question you might be asking yourself. Well, let me tell you that. When you partner with us, you will share the profits. We guarantee 3 to 7% daily return on investment. 3 to 7% daily, every 24 hours. 3 to 7%, depending on your plan. You get 3%, at least 7% max, every 24 hours. You will also have the option if you want to go beyond that, if you're hungry, if you just want to ravage, right? If you want to go beyond that, you will also have the option of building your business team in our system. You can build a team in our system and achieve even more earnings. Sky's the limit. Fly as high as you'd like to go. 3 to 7% every single day with the probability of building your own team to make whatever it is you want to make. We're an Indextrader. That's why we operate. That's why you should partner with us. Let me tell you more. So the trading plans, right? What were the plans that we have? So we have basically 5 plans. You can count them on one hand. 5 plans. First one, that's the one that ranges from $20 to $499. Income 3% every 24 hours. Like I said, the range is from $20 to $499. If you buy a plan within that range, the total, your income will be 3% every 24 hours. And the total revenue for that to reset would be up also 300%. We talked about this, the capping thing, right? Plan number 2, it ranges from $500 to $4,999. Income 4% every single day, every 24 hours, you get 4% from wherever you bought from $500 to $4,999. Total also revenue 300%. That would remain basically the constant throughout these whole plans. But plan number 3, it goes from 5,000 to excuse me, my throat, a little bit dried up from the excitement and the screaming. But yeah, $19,999, income 5%. So it's going 1% with every plan. So 5% every 24 hours. And then we have the other range that goes from $20,000 to $49,999. Income 6%. 6%. Like at the very least, that's $20,000 that you get 6% from every single day until we reach 300% of that, which would be $60,000. And then you would buy back and maybe buy something better and make even more money. Incredible, incredible stuff. And then we have the 5th, the final plan. This is for the biggest of the big dogs. This is for the dragons, right? And it goes from $50,000 to $1 million. Income 7%. 7%. Imagine if you're, and you can build up to this. You can imagine it now, but it's more of an incentive for you to build back or build up to that. What's 7% of 1 million? That's 70K, right? So yeah, that's a lot of money to be making every day. Those are our 5 plans. You see for yourself where you fit here in these parts and insert yourself and start making money every single day. Every 24 hours, you get to get something back for the money that you've put in. 3% to 7%. We have 5 plans, 5 ranges, and there's something for everyone. Doesn't matter how much you have in your bank, there's something for you with us, and we love to have you with us. Moving on. So we talked about the plans, right? And before that, we talked about some people who are very hungry, right? Very hungry for success, very hungry for pushing themselves to do more and be bigger, right? And so that's why we have a system where it allows you to build teams under you. And those are our rebates. So we have a simple 5-level rebate system that helps you build the unprecedented wealth that you deserve and that you get to structure however you feel like you should structure it. Choice is yours. And the rebate commissions are automatically credited to your account every single day, and you can earn profit, like we say here, from their investment of their packages up to, get this, 5 generations deep. 5 generations deep. 5 generations under you. You get still to make money out of those. Amazing. It is just amazing. The system that we have here for you is just simply incredible. That's what we have for you. We have the incredible for you. 5 levels deep. Imagine that. So level 1, you get 15%. So let's imagine your team. All right. And you have the 5 levels. You're on top, right? You're on top. And the ones just below you, you get 15%. The ones below that, you get 10%. The ones below that, you get 5%. And then below that, you get 3%. And then the 5th and the final level, you get 2%. So even 5 levels deep, 5 like people you would probably never even meet or know about, you will get 2% from them. And then your direct ones, people that you talk to, people that you directly share your link with and everything, 15%. 15%. Plus 3 to 7% that you're getting from your own investment. Plus those people next week, they invite more people. It will be your second level, so you get 10% from those. Another week, those people do their own work, and they invite more people in, so you get 5% by the 3rd week. So after a month, right? After a month, you're getting 3 to 7% from your own work, 15% from the people under you, 10% from the people under those, 5% from the people under those, 3% from the people under those. And a week into the next month, you would get 2% from the people even then. Rich in no time. Rich in no time is what you will be by joining the system, by having this tool under you. So build your teams. Be hungry, because Indextrader can feed, and we will feed. All right. Let's talk a little bit about withdrawal system, because all right, so you've made your money now. We're imagining ourselves in the next month, right? We're all in next month where we have 5 levels and we have our plan and we have all the whole thing, the team structure and everything. So we're now talking about, all right, so I've made enough money, I want to make some withdrawals. Well, let me tell you about withdrawals, right? So all users can initiate withdrawals at any time, but the payouts are dispatched within 3 hours, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Every 3 hours from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. the withdrawals are dispatched. And this is London time, by the way. We have to use one sort of singular time. London, we have an office there. So this would obviously regulate the whole system for us. And so London time, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., you can request a withdrawal anytime, and they will be dispatched every 3 hours. The minimum withdrawal amount is $20, and we will be using USD TRC20 wallet. The maximum withdrawal amount at any time is $20,000, and you can initiate the same amount multiple times in a day, right? Because we know our system, we know some of the leaders that we're working with, and they would make $40,000, $50,000 in a day, right? They can make that. And so we cannot limit them to just being able to withdraw $20,000 per day. So we allow the system, we have a compromise. $20,000, it has to be approved. We have our own systems to keep, obviously, the system secure and safe. So $20,000, it has to be approved individually, but people can have multiple, like you can withdraw $20,000 now, and then click withdraw again and write $20,000 again. So you can withdraw $40,000 in 10 seconds, or however long it takes you to refresh the page and type in the number again. That's basically it. All right. And then we have this reward bonus system that we will also love to share with you. When you make a review or testimonial on any of the popular social media platforms like YouTube, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, whatever, you will earn between $10 and $1,000 as a bonus reward. This can be made in any language, whatever you speak, as long as you're speaking well about Indextrader, and you can qualify for this reward. So you will create a powerful review testimonial about Indextrader and post it in social media, wherever that is for you, and you can sell the details through the back office, and we'll take a look and see, okay, well, this person had a very nice thing to say about Indextrader, and in the span of 24 hours, it got 1,000 likes. People are interacting with it. People are commenting with it. All right, this person deserves a chance at an award or a reward, and that would be at the very least $10, and then it can go up to $1,000. So spread the word out there because we are watching, and you never know when the next reward from Indextrader is coming to knock on your door. Will be a good knock. Free money. All right. So our sustainable system. Our sustainable system is consistent of three things, right? So we have instant deposit, we have anytime withdrawals, we have secured investments, we have instant rebate. Everyone has to reinvest after earning 300% of their investments. As we talked about, this is what makes the system as safe as it can be and last as long as it can be. And the whole thing is built over a decentralized system as opposed to a centralized one. And now we would love to move on to a special announcement, very, very special announcement. Indextrader registration portal will open on Friday, the 20th of October, 2023. 20th of October, that's 2 days from now. 2 days from now, Indextrader will open the registration portal. This is one of the most important announcements you will ever hear in your entire life. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see so many people. I mean, we're over 2,000 participants right now. That means 2,000 participants are lucky enough to hear about Indextrader registration portal opening on Friday. I'll see you there. I'll see you there. And I hope to see as many of you as possible there on Friday. Because I'm telling you, get ready, get ready. Big things are coming. Big things are coming. And we're going to tell you a little bit about those big things because we have special announcements. We have a list of special announcements, basically. So first things first, registration will open when the countdown hits 0 at 2 p.m. London time, whatever there is in your country, 2 p.m. London time. Some of you here, I've seen the participants, some of them are from the UK, so you don't have to do any math. But for people, in other countries, you want to see, all right, it's 1 hour ahead of me, 2 hours before me, whatever it is. But 2 p.m. London time on October 20th, 2023, 2 days from now, the registrations will open, and we would love to see the floodgates basically opening. Just people rushing down like it's Black Friday, and the store is giving away free television, 4K HD televisions. So a referral link is required, obviously, to sign up for this particular business. So it's strongly recommended that you contact your sponsor, whoever it might be. That's the person who invited you to get his or her referral link to sign up for this business. And by doing this, you will have a team to work with. Already a team to work with. So that would be very, very beneficial for you and very, very beneficial for your team, right? And so if you don't know the individual who invited you to this business, well, please also, you can use the included pinned link in the message on our Telegram channel. So you can just go on our Telegram channel after this call, and you will see that you can join in and wait for the registration to be opened up, and you will see a pinned message there with a registration link. If you don't have someone to invite you in, then you can go directly from there. So that's what you can do. And we made it as simple as possible. We just want people to have a beautiful experience with us where it's easy to make money with us. And so only your number and password will be required during the registration. So make sure that you always, you use a password that you always remember. You don't want to be locked away from your money because you're going to have a lot of money with us. So pick a password that you can always remember because your money is on the other side. All right. More special announcements. If you forget your password, and we're just talking about this, and I'm sure, but not a lot of people do because, it's your money. It's your money. You've earned it. You have worked hard for it. But if something happens, you get hit in the head, something, and you have any concerns, please contact our customer support. They are an amazing team and amazing people, and they will help you through the whole thing to get you to your back office. So you don't have to worry about that. And also, please be informed that our representatives will contact you if you are one of our special leaders, one of the special list leaders, spec ops of the leaders. who would need an official registration link. So the representatives will contact you. That means if you're in America, Miss Sarah, I believe, will contact you. If you're in Asia, Miss Bayani will contact you. If you're in Africa, Mr. Aaron will be the one to contact you. And if you're in the UK, Mr. Johnson will contact you. So those are our special announcements. That's Indextrader. That's who we are. And if you want to know more about us, like I said, visit our website, or if you want to visit one of our offices, we have 2 offices so far. And we're planning to, as you can see, we have a very, very global reach. So we're planning to have a global office set up where we have offices in all kinds of different places. But so far, we have 2 offices. We have one in 179 Champ House RD in Maryland, New York. If you get there, get into the building, go into the elevator, go to level 30, and you will find us there. If you are in Europe and we want to visit, the second office that we have is in the Leadenhall building, 122, Leadenhall Street, London, UK. Or you can contact one of the numbers that you see down there. And folks will answer your question, will take care of you. And if you come to our office, we can have coffee, water, tea, especially if you're in the UK, beautiful, tasty tea. In our offices there, we always have them on standby. So looking forward to have you, looking forward to see all of you there. And with that being said, thank you very much for listening to me presenting Indextrader, what we have for you. And now we'll get to maybe answer some of the questions, and I'll take a look at the Q&A box to see if we have any questions. And already it seems like we have a lot. I mean, it only makes sense since we have 2,136 participants. All right. So let's see some questions. If you have any questions, please put them in the Q&A section. If you don't have any questions, I'm just gonna go ahead and think of more of myself, because I've done such a good job at explaining the whole plan that nobody asked a single question. So yeah, you can destroy my ego by simply asking a question right now in the Q&A section.